Oh, hi. Good afternoon. I'm attorney Patricia Finn, and thank you so much for having me on your show today. I wanted to talk to you a little bit about our firm and the good things that we're doing here. Many people know who I am. I've been involved in vaccine rights and vaccine exemptions for well over a decade. My firm is located in New York. We practice primarily in New York City and the surrounding areas. The firm represents approximately 5,000 parents and children who refuse vaccines for a host of reasons: medical, religious, philosophical, economic, social. There's many, many reasons why people abstain from vaccines. Unfortunately, as we all know in our community, that those rights to refuse are shrinking, and it's becoming more and more difficult. California recently passed SB 277, doing away with religious exemptions, and now they join West Virginia and Mississippi as the only three states that do not allow for religious exemptions. Here in New York, which is quite fascinating when it comes to vaccine law and litigation, we do allow for religious exemption, but we are the only state that tests religious beliefs. And that sure makes it a fertile ground for litigation. And we've got some important things going on, uh, cases that we're trying to uh, get decisions and opinions that modernize vaccine law. Right now, the seminal landmark case that the courts are relying on is 100 years old, Jacobson versus Massachusetts. And I would like to see the facelift to Jacobson because it is not 1905. We are not facing an epidemic that they were in Massachusetts back then. To the contrary, children are being deluged with vaccines. Right now, I think it's up over 65 are required in New York State. It's ridiculous. Kids don't need that many shots. And the pharmaceutical companies cannot be trusted. They are manipulating disease for profit, and they are putting all of us at risk. So I think it's important that we come together as a community, and you do not take at face value the media and the propaganda and the nonsense that's being spewed out. They're trying to scare you into drugs and vaccines, and it's a very, very sad or a very hard time right now to be a parent with young children trying to educate them in the United States without being deluged with vaccines.